Good evening, everyone. Welcome to the news live session from the most delicious time of the year. Hello, everyone. Thank you for joining on YouTube, Facebook, and Instagram. We're here with the Thermocook as usual, and today we're doing a traditional Christmas pudding, and it's super easy to make. You're gonna mix all your ingredients together in the Thermocook, and then we're gonna steam the pudding using the steaming function, also on Thermocook, with the steaming baskets. So let's get started. Hello, I see. Hello. Hi, Marilyn. Thank you for joining from YouTube. Welcome, everyone. So this recipe is super easy and super simple. You can do it on cozy nights for your kids. So first, I want to start with, I've got a Granny Smith apple. I want to grate it. So we've got the shredder and grater attachment with the Thermocook. It's this one. One side is for shredding and the other side is for slicing or like shredding and grating. So this is it. And we're going to use the grater attachment, this part. So first we have the black stick. We put it in. Super easy to assemble. You just stick it in. That's it. And place the side that you want to use. So I'm using the grater attachment and close the lid. And that's it. So I've got the apple. I just want to cut it in quarters. And I'm heading to the settings on the Thermocook. We've got the automatic programs, and we're going to use the food processor. It's super easy. Just click on start, remove the tamper, and you start grating. That's it. Super simple, super easy. You don't have to grate it with your hand. Always wait for the 5 seconds to be done, and then you can open the lid. So we've got some perfectly shredded apples. Look at this. Super easy to make, and like within seconds, you've got the grated apples. So let's put them on the side. On a plate. Now Christmas recipes are around the same. So with the Christmas cake, we used the sultanas, we used cranberries and dried fruits, and with the pudding as well. It's all about the Christmas flavors. So put the jug back again, and I'm gonna use the multifunctional blades, which is for chopping, for mixing. This is it. Totally from stainless steel. Super easy to assemble as well. You just put it in and that's it. No force needed. So I want to put first my dry ingredients. I've got cranberries and raisins. Put them in. I've got some dried figs. And I'm going to close the lid. So exiting the automatic programs and going to the DIY function or the manual cooking mode. Let's set the time to 20 seconds and speed to 5. I just want to chop the ingredients together. And that's it. So I chopped the raisins, the cranberries, and the figs. Adding some brown sugar. Let's put the scales on and add around 100 grams. And that's it. 100 grams of brown sugar. And I'm adding some brandy. You can use brandy, you can use rum, around 80 grams. The recipe will be listed in the comments. Close the lid. To the manual cooking mode. Now we're using the manual cooking mode because it's not a built-in recipe on the Thermocook. Usually there is plenty of pudding recipes on the Thermocook, but this one we're trying it out to add it to the Thermocook. So temperature, let's go up to 100 degrees. And time, 5 minutes, speed 1. And start. We just want to infuse our dried fruits with the brandy. Now with the Thermocook, as usual, I'm going to show you what comes with the Thermocook. We've got the multifunctional blades, which we are using just right now, and it's for chopping or milling, for smoothies, for soups, and we've got the kneading paddle, totally of course from stainless steel, to knead dough, to make your bread at home with a kneading paddle, and it stirs without shredding the ingredients. So if you have prawns with onion, with some garlic and some herbs, you just use this one to stir and to saute. And of course you've got the butterfly whisk, also from stainless steel. The butterfly whisk to whip up egg whites, to mix the ingredients without shredding or mushing the meat or the chicken. And you've got the slicer and grater attachment that we just used to grate our Granny Smith apple. One side is for slicing, the other side is for grating, to grate cabbage, for example, for a coleslaw, and the lid that comes with the processor. It's only for the food processor, and the pusher or the tamper. The bowl, of course, is a 3-liter bowl, super generous, with 3 handles. We've got 2 over here and 1 over here, also from stainless steel, and all the accessories are dishwasher safe. The bowl, the attachments, the slicer and shredder, and of course you've got the steaming baskets. You've got the inner one, which is the small one, and the large ones, also from stainless steel, totally dishwasher safe. This one is to cook quinoa, for example, or steam rice in the bowl, or even steam some veggies. And the larger ones, here's the large steaming basket. It's around 5 liters. And the shallow one that sits on top, around 2 liters. And of course their lid. Today we're going to be using the steaming basket to steam the pudding. Now usually you do the pudding, then you put it in the oven. But with the Thermocook, you can always steam it using the steaming baskets. Now as you've seen, we have the lid cap closed because we do want all the aromas to stay in, and with the cranberries and raisins. It's smelling incredible. Now this recipe is super easy to make. Like, first we are infusing the fruits for 5 minutes with the brandy, with the sugar, and next we're going to be adding all the ingredients. We've got flour, breadcrumbs, eggs, butter, and the apple, of course, and baking powder. And we're going to add the zest of a lemon and the lemon juice. The orange and the orange juice. We've got a minute left. If you have any questions, please do let me know in the comments or any inquiries, and I highly recommend you join the Thermocook Adventures group on Facebook. If you're not there yet, do hit that follow button to join the Thermocook Adventures group on Facebook. The link is down below, where we share plenty of new recipes, tips, tricks, some discounts. Everyone shares their own recipes, whatever they're making. It's like a community for Thermocook owners. That's it. Ooh. Just perfect. Let's scrape down the sides. And they smell incredible. Super Christmassy. Look at that. Next, we're going to be adding the wet ingredients. Okay, I've got the apple that we just grated. The flour. Oops, sorry. The breadcrumbs. Butter. A teaspoon of baking powder. And 2 eggs. So the Thermocook is working like a stand mixer to mix all the ingredients together. And we need the zest of 1 orange. Of course, you can add zest of a lemon as well. I prefer oranges to give it a Christmas taste kick. The more you add, the tastier it gets. And that's it. And we're gonna add a little bit of cinnamon. You can add some cloves, ginger, like the Christmas spices that you like. And that's it. Just lid. And let's go to the DIY function, the manual cooking mode. A bit messy today. So to the DIY function, okay, reset to default settings. And we're gonna just give it a mix for 1 minute and the speed 3. Just to mix all the ingredients together for our batter to form. Now I've got this mold, the pudding mold. You can use any mold you like, any shape you want. I just have the circled one. You can use any mold you want. And that's it. It's all mixed together. Look at that. It's beautiful. It's a beautiful batter. Wow. I love it. In just 5 minutes, 10 minutes, that's it. Let me grab a small spoon to put the batter inside the mold. So let's start. You just want to fill your mold. These are some super easy recipes. So if you've got family coming over or the kids want to have something super yum and super easy to prepare, you can just do this in around 10 minutes and that's it. Just fill your mold. And no worries if it's not equal, because while they're steaming, it's gonna take the shape you've got of the mold. So this recipe makes around 10 small pudding cakes, just like this size. This is it. Super simple and easy. Now we want to steam those. So we've got the steaming baskets. We're going to fill the bowl with water. We're going to put around 1.5 liters of water. Give me a second. Just to fill the bowl with 1.5 liters of water. Place the bowl, and we're going to be using the multifunctional blades. Just pop. So I've got the water and the multifunctional blades, and close with the black steaming basket. Then put shallow one on top, and you're going to place the mold you have over here. Just like this. And we're going to close with the lid. So instead of putting them in the oven, we're going to just steam them in the Thermocook. Now go to settings and to the automatic programs, and you've got the steaming function. Now the steaming function is set for 20 minutes. We're going to increase this to 1 hour. Okay, and we're going to use speed 1. That's it. Super easy. So in 1 hour, we're gonna have. Hello, Tammy. Hey, hey, hi, hi. Welcome. You're here. Thank you for joining. So in an hour, we're gonna end up with these beautiful pudding cakes. Let me show you on the other cam. Super soft, fluffy, and easy to make. Now you can decorate them with some icing sugar, some red fruits. I'm just gonna put some icing sugar on top. Super Christmassy. Look at this. A little bit of red fruits, raspberries. And they taste super amazing. Just gonna cut one in half for you to see how soft it is. And it's full of fruits. That's it. So as I've said, it's gonna take an hour in the steaming basket and you're gonna end up with these. This is a super easy recipe. It just took like 20 minutes to make and you can do it on the Christmas holidays. Thank you everyone for watching. I highly recommend again you join the Thermocook Adventures group on Facebook to see all new recipes, to see what everyone has to share, and it's a beautiful community with people like Tammy there. Thank you everyone for joining, and we're gonna have another live session tomorrow at the same time. See you then. Thank you guys. Bye bye for now.